This time of year is not just for watching the blooming of spring. It's also the Lenten season, a time of spiritual reflection and devotion. My next guest is hoping to offer inspiration for you and your family, and to help you along the way, she has her new book, An Easter Heart. And I'm happy to welcome to the show author Jennifer Jackson, the outreach pastor with the Church Next Door. Jennifer, thanks for being here on Daytime.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk about yourself a little bit. Let's talk about your role at the church. What do you want people to know about you?
Well, I've been serving God just in a very local way for 30 years. And I help with everything from local outreaches. We have a heart at the Church Next Door to serve the community. And I teach, I work with women, pray with them, hug with them, cry with them. I just have a pastor's heart, and I've been on staff for 22 years right here in Columbus. And I've filled many various hats, from administrative to actual pastoring. And so I love my job. I get up every morning and I just can't wait to serve.
You know, Jennifer, let's talk a little about Easter. Why is it that this is so central, really so important to you?
Well, as a young child, my parents took me to church at Easter time, like many of yours. And I'm so thankful for that, because it built a foundation in my life. But I realized as an adult that Easter is truly central to everything that we do as Christians, and the cross. And so I wrote An Easter Heart, and I wanted it to be something that we would just take, not just 1 hour on a weekend or 1 hour on a Sunday morning and celebrate Easter, but we would look at all aspects of the cross of Easter and everything that God did so lovingly for us.
And I love that you say that, because you say this is not meant to be read in one sitting, right? This is meant to be read over the course of the Lenten season. So why is it that you saw a need for a book like that, right? That's not just one that you sit down and kind of set to the side when you're done.
Well, I spent a year of my life in Israel. So I lived in Israel, and I weave that through the story. And there's so much more than just Easter. Really, it starts with Jesus on the Jericho road all the way up to Jerusalem. He makes this hard uphill climb. You have Palm Sunday, when the whole town is waving and celebrating him. You see his friends, his family. And then when you think about going through the Garden of Gethsemane and how difficult that was, and the steps leading up to the cross, and that God would personally send Jesus to us, who understands. He understands suffering. He understands hardship, because he walked in our shoes. And so I weave Israel through the devotional, so you can almost walk those dusty streets with him. And then the hope, we want to linger and just realize that he offers us hope, and the whole world has heard of this message. And it's something so encouraging that we don't want to just brush past it. And, last year we didn't even get to celebrate Easter. So this year it's even more important. And I thought I wanted to savor it. I wanted to really soak into all the characters. I think about Mother Mary and what was she thinking and doing, and the disciples, and just there's so much, the waiting. I talk about the waiting, how they had to wait while he was in the tomb. And, we've had to wait a lot this year. It's been a long year of waiting. And so spring is here, and I wanted to encourage everyone and just simmer on the fact that the cross was for you, God's love was for you, and hopefully invite everyone to church so we can celebrate this year.
And Jennifer, you make it easy to get, right? The book is available on Amazon.
It is, yes.
Okay, so again, it is called The Easter Heart. And then before I go, though, I want to talk about the Church Next Door, and specifically what you guys are planning for your Easter celebrations.
Well, we're very excited. So we have 3 services. April 3rd and 4th is Easter weekend. So we'll start on Saturday night at 5, and then Sunday at 9:20 and 11. But you can meet indoors, or you can meet outdoors. So we're setting up an entire outdoor plan that's more comfortable for some people, or you can even sit in your car and listen on the radio. So we have options, and online. So we have options for everyone right here on the west side of Columbus at the Church Next Door. And we want to invite everyone, because we feel it's a time to celebrate all the goodness of God. We need hope. We need life. And the Church Next Door is such a community church, and we're going to have activities for children children, an Easter egg hunt. We'll have animals. We're going to have so much fun and just really enjoy one another, being together in a really wonderful yet safe way. So I want to invite everyone to the church next door.
There is a website, thechurchnextdoor.org, so easy to remember. So you can go there, check it out, join for the Easter celebrations, or get the book, of course, The Easter Heart Again, available on Amazon. Jennifer, thanks so much. It's been great talking with you.
Thank you. It's an honor serving our community. I just love Columbus.